It's Friday, Friday. I get excited for weekends, even though actually it doesn't mean anything because, like, we homeschool and we're both self-employed right now. So the flow of the week doesn't matter too much, but I always kind of feel like, yay, we made it another week. um, Here's my wrap so far. Made a little bit more progress, and it's going to hang like, on the bias. So it'll hang more like this. So I love how it's turning out. And I definitely have the flow of it now. I took some of my own notes to kind of give me a shortcut to reading through all the charts. A shortcut even to a chart. I love charts because they are visual and you can just glance at them and see what needs to happen. But sometimes if you have to count like how many single crochets there are between this increase and that decrease, then, it kind of slows you down. You have to count across. And so I took all of those and I wrote them out. So it's like half chart, half numbers. In fact, let me show you my little scribbles. Here's my little scribbles. And so I've got it says, I'm going to single crochet through the back loop 12 times and then work that increase and then do this 10 times and then work that decrease. So it's a combination of symbols and numbers, and that's really helped to me. And then I wrote my decreases down here. Basically, I'm doing 2 increases like this and then working across and then do 2 decreases like that. Anyway, and that's how I am kind of keeping track of it. So it's faster for me to just glance at the pertinent information that I have a hard time remembering because the rest is in my head. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody else, but it's working for me. So, which is great. I have already opened up my yarn for today. So just as a reminder, this was, wait, hold on. Yeah, this was yesterday's. It's called Triple Berry. And then this is today's, and it is called Clouds. So we started with purples and we're heading into blues, and I think that's really fun. Very fun. And it came with this adorable stitch marker. So cute. Look at that. I'll see if I can get it to hold still. There we go. It's a sweater on knitting needles here. Isn't that cute? So adorable. I love it. Very, very fun. I've been working all morning. I got up and, I did lay around in bed for a little while. I had a hard time making myself move because I knew as soon as I got out of bed, I had to just hit the ground running. And so I kind of dawdled a little bit, which is okay. It really is okay. But I have been printing labels and twisting skeins and labeling skeins and doing photos and videos of all my yarn. I have a new collection that is coming out here very soon. I'm hoping to list it today, but if I don't get to it today, it won't be till Monday. So we have the rest of our Heroic Youth interviews tonight and tomorrow, and I just won't have a chance to get to it until Monday. So no promises, but I'm really excited for this new collection. And as well as one more Austin colorway sock set that is just so fun, so cute. And Richard dyed it. And then right now, Richard is out in the dye studio, and I'm not going to go bug him because he's feeling a little bit like he doesn't want me to be out there right now. And he is working on developing his very first solo colorway. So, in fact, he just walked in, so he overheard me talking about him. I'm bragging on you, honey. He's down there looking very nervous. I know it's going to be great. I took a little glance to see what dye colors he's using. They're all going to go together amazingly well. The biggest thing when you are first learning to dye yarn is what I'm seeing in my head and what I'm trying to create going to come out on the yarn. it may not turn out exactly like what you picture it the first few, well, I mean, the 30th, 50th time you dye either, but it's going to be really nice, whatever it is, whatever it looks like. So I'm excited to see it, and I will definitely share that with you. I was talking with him and I said, wouldn't it be fun if we had an inspiration, a book or a character or, you know, a photo or something like that, that's related to a book, that we both took the same inspiration, and then without letting the other person see what we made, we both dyed a colorway based on that inspiration. And just then you could see how it would turn out differently, right? If two different people are both dyeing based on the same inspiration, it would be the same. It would be very, I'm sure, turn out completely differently. And that would be really cool. That's one of the coolest things to me. You can take the same yarn base and the same, let's say 3 or 4 different dye colors, or let's say the same photo and the same yarn base, and give them to 10 different dyers, and you would get 10 completely different results, because we all have our own ways of interpreting things and our own ways of doing the dyeing process. And we all have multiple ways of dyeing yarns, you know, many, many different processes. And so it's almost like there's an infinite number of combinations. And some of those differences would be subtle, but some of them would be really quite dramatic. And I love that. That's why I think we love indie dyed yarn. You know, even during those years between 2021, when I closed my yarn shop, and when I reopened this year, I'm always looking at indie dyed yarn. It's, you know, I love it. I absolutely love it. And I bought plenty of it during that time. So, and there's something so wonderful about the consistency of commercial yarns. And then there's something so magical about indie dyed yarns. And it's just so wonderful that we get to live in a world where we can have access to many different things. You know, we get to choose where we want to put our yarn budget, if you will, and our yarn storage space as well. That is always a big thing. So yeah, I think that would be kind of fun. What do you think? Should we do the whole thing where we decide on an inspiration photo and we each dye our own colorway? Wouldn't that be fun? I kind of love that idea. Anyway, so yeah, we have interviews tonight, but I'm done with work for right now. I need to take a little break and eat lunch and stuff. And then if I have time to get listings up today, I will. But they may go up on Monday. You know what? They're probably gonna, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah, but I'm excited to work more on my wrap too. Gonna keep adding in color number 2. So fun. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this little chat. We have, I think, 24 interviews left to go. So I'll be here until probably 5 p.m. I did not get a chance to upload my video yesterday. There wasn't much, but I have a little break in between interviews, so I thought I would say hi. But one of our staples for interviews, peanut butter M&Ms. We're all done with interviews. We did it, everybody. Oh, all together we interviewed about 250 kids, not just us, but the other team as well. So 250 youth interviewed over the last just over a week, and they are such good kids. But oh my goodness, we are ready to be done. So huzzah. Hello, my friends. It's Sunday. We made it through. All the interviews are done. I didn't have any time to open packages yesterday, so I have 2 little packages to open, but I thought I would just give you an update. We finished all of our interviews, and all told, it was about 125 boys that we interviewed, and then the other group interviewed about 125 girls, teenagers, ages 12 to 18. And man, they are such good kids, such good kids. And our volunteers were so amazing, because you can imagine to do interviews like this, our kids come and they go through with their parents some little trainings and information, so that, you know, kind of a little orientation and stuff like that. And so it was just, our volunteers were amazing. Everything ran really smoothly. Yesterday we did get behind, and we kind of just kept going and going and going without much of a break, but it all worked out. And yeah, that process is now done for another year. So we get to go from here. But we came home last night, and I got into some comfy clothes, and then Richard and I just watched, I think, 2 episodes. We have a favorite show we've been watching. It's called Homestead Rescue. And so we just watched a couple episodes of that. And I crocheted on my wrap. So made a little bit more progress. And yeah, it was a really nice day, a really nice evening to just rest. We were so tired. I was sitting there just falling asleep, but I didn't want to fall asleep before it was actually bedtime. So anyway, it was good. Hello, Abby. I'm recording a video. Anyway, it was really a huge success, but it is so tiring. That process is just an exhausting one. So I'm really happy it went so well, and I'm really happy we're done now for another year with that part of the process. Okay, I'm gonna open up my 2 packages. I have day 7, and look, oh, what is with that? Oh, I can see the little yarn tail, or there's some tape or something. That's what it was. Some little tape, I guess. I thought there was something on it, but yeah, I've got day 7 and day 8 here, and today is Palm Sunday. This week is a really special week for anybody who is a Christian, that just, you know, we get to think about Jesus Christ, and really focus on that this week. So anyway, I'm gonna open these up. Okay, so let me show you what I opened. So first off, this is the color for today. Look at that fun, brilliant blue. Isn't that pretty? And the quote says, "Christ is the anchor for us and our families through the storms of life," by Boyd K. Packer. And the colorway is Blue Skies. And so this was from the day before. This is yesterday's color. So this was from Friday. And this one was called Clouds. Isn't that great? And then also with that, she gave me this keychain, which has the heart. I'm trying to hold it so it's not too glary. Has a heart, and then it says on the other side, "If you love me," oh, here we go, "keep my commandments," and it's John 14:15. I love that. So nice. Very, very cute. And then that was for yesterday. And then today, this is the yarn right here. Look how pretty that is. This is also a sparkly one. So not all of them have been sparkly, but let's see, 1, 2, 3. This is my 4th sparkly one out of, so it's been about half out of 8. It has been exactly half. And this one is called Hint of Spring. A little bit of flecks of greens and blues and kind of mint colors. So pretty. And the quote says, "The atonement of Christ is individual. And if you have something that is bothering you, sometimes from so long ago you can hardly remember it, put the atonement to work in your life." Boyd K. Packer. And I told you the color was Hint of Spring. So fun. So that's with the day before. So it's our kind of our first little hints of green in there. Very fun. And then she gave me these earrings too, and these are really fun. At first I didn't know what they were because they came like this. They just looked like this. But if you realize it's got the post on one end and then the earring back is attached to the other end. And it looks like you just kind of put them in and fold them up. And they're little pearly hoop earrings. Aren't those fun? So there's the two earrings there, which I thought were just super cute. Yeah, I'm excited to wear those. They're really fun. So delightful, very delightful. So I am realizing that now that the amount of yarn, we're halfway through this little swap that we're doing, and the amount of yarn that I've opened and not knit or crocheted in yet, compared to the amount of packages that I have left in my basket here. So here's my basket, and I've kind of been keeping everything in the basket. So as I've opened them, these adorable little satin bags, I've put the bags back in, and then I've been keeping like my little quotes and papers and stickers and things all in my little booklet that I got. And then as I was opening things, oh, hold on. So those were in there. And then here is the rest of the little gifts in there. And I had just been keeping everything in this basket. Plus I had been keeping my project in this basket, and it's just getting too much. So I've got to take, I think I really want to use this little tote bag basket to keep my project in. So I'm going to take the gifts that are left, and let's see, there's day 9 and 10 and 11 and 12. I think that's 12 and 13 and 14. There's all of those. And then there's this, which is for day 15. I'm going to take all of those out, and I'm going to find them their own little container to go in. Not quite sure where I'm going to put those yet. I'm going to just stick them over here for right now on my piano bench, and I'll find something for them to go in, so that I can repack my basket with my project. So I can put back in my yarn for today, and for, I think I probably knocked yesterday's on the floor. Nope, right there it is. I've got my ottoman right here. Anyway, and yesterday and the day before that, nope, I put that up. Yeah, that's right. And then this one, and then these two. So those are all going to go in there. And then there's my main skein that I am using. And I got this most adorable little notions pouch. Look how cute this little pouch is. I go to a compounding pharmacy for one of my prescriptions, and I have to go there just every 3 months. And they have this adorable little gift shop, and there was this little zipper pouch there, and I just absolutely had to grab it. It's just so perfect for a little notions pouch, and especially for a spring project like this. So I grabbed that. Let's see, what do I have in here? I have my needle that I've pinned to the side here. I have a hand cream, my little scissors, my little butterfly scissors, stitch markers, etc. in there. So that's gonna go in there. My last little bit of the color that I'm on, I have to do one more stripe with that, and my hook, and my project, and my little notes. I'm not going to show you this whole chart, but my little notes on my pattern. And now, oh my goodness, that's so much more doable. And I love this because even though it's like a round bottomed tote, it can work like a basket. It can stand up on its own. It's just the perfect size that you can fold it up, and it's like a handbag size. So perfect. I love it. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put an extra pair of reading glasses in there too. And I have to show you, with my little handkerchief pouch, I have been, as in the one time that I just dropped that. Hold on. The one time that I've actually finished a mini for this project so far. I have this much yarn left over. How perfect for that to go in there. But I'm really close to being able to wind up that next little section and put it in here too. So, and then it just can go right in. And there we go. That can go in there as well. Okay, I feel so much better. There's really no need for me to keep all of these cute little bags in that basket there, but they sure are fun. Look at them. Definitely saving these to use again for another Easter, because they're just so perfectly Easter colored. So there we go. Well, my goal for tomorrow is to actually record a full podcast. I want to show you my finished sweater, and hopefully I'm going to finish my socks today and get to block those and show them to you. And I'm so excited to show new colorways for our shop, and I am especially excited because Richard designed and dyed his very first colorway, and he's being very critical of himself. But I know you guys are going to love it. And I can't wait to show it to you. So I'm going to show that tomorrow on the podcast as well. And he's trying to decide what he wants to name it. If he hasn't named it by the time we record, maybe we'll do a little poll and see what you guys think he should name it. But I'm excited to show that to you as well. So that's the plan for tomorrow, is to record a podcast and have that come out. Hopefully tomorrow night, so Monday. And then I'm going to keep doing these vlogs, but they're not necessarily going to be every single day, but I will probably at least every other day for the rest of the week until we get to the end of March. I am really looking forward to this week. We have a fun retreat planned that we're doing Thursday through Saturday. We do this twice a year, where we get together with some just dear friends, and it's a couples retreat. And so I am going to have so much knitting or crocheting time, because we just pick a discussion topic. We come and we gather up couches and chairs, put them in a big circle, get our blankets and have a snack table, and we come and we just discuss this, whatever the topic is, for the year, for 3 days. And we take meal breaks and whatever breaks you want to in the meantime, but it's a really refueling experience, and I get lots and lots of knitting time. So this time I think I'm going to be mostly crocheting. I'm going to crochet on my wrap as much as I can. That's coming up this week, and yeah, it's going to be great. The only downside is that our weather has gone super rainy, which it's okay. It's not, I would say it's not snow, but we've also had some snow, but it's not sticking. It's like it falls and then it melts right away, but still it's cold. So it's going to rain all week. Boo. Okay. I'm going to talk to you guys all later. I hope you have a wonderful Palm Sunday, or have had by the time you see this video. Wonderful Palm Sunday and a great week this week. See you soon.